So, welcome to the Fashion Effect, and we are here today with.
Rebecca Claypool.
And where are you from?
I am from Southeast Texas, but currently live in Winterset, Iowa.
And where do you work? Do you work here or are you out there somewhere else?
So I run my own social media content creation business. I'm also a tank diver at an aquarium. I'm kind of all over the place. Yeah.
I would love to hear more about the tank diving, but girl, I think I want to hear your origin story because you don't just overnight start a business and have your own content creation business. So what led you to do that?
Well, the whole origin story, because it goes back, girl. It goes back. So I got married super young, got divorced super young, and so kind of coming out of that, I'm like, what's like me? Like, what's something that like I like for me? And I would have people tell me all the time, like, you should go into modeling. And I don't necessarily think it was because of me, but it was because I had like kind of an eccentric fashion that I would wear, just like get all dressed up and crazy for my Walmart run. So, so I had people, you should model. And so that was one of those things where I was like, that would be cool. Like, why not? And I saw an ad for a company, Preview Models, that was coming to Des Moines casting for models. I'm like, let's give it a try. It said that there was going to be a couple America's Next Top Model celebrities for judges there. I'm like, that sounds pretty cool. So I showed up. I got the call back, and I went to LA to be in the show like 6 months later. After the show, I got a offer from Axel Management to be signed, but I would have had to move out to LA. And so at the time, I was single mom in it and wasn't able to fully move across the country at the time to pursue modeling. But the company itself, Preview Models, reached out to me and was just like, hey, like, you did a really great job at the production. We've been thinking about you. Like, would you want to work for us? And so I was like, yeah. So it was all remote. So I was able to help them remotely here in little Iowa, but still go out to LA for the shows and stuff. But I did a lot of their content creation, their marketing, social media marketing. And that's kind of where that started.
That is so cool. I know we talked about this off camera, but I was like, next top model judges, celebrity judges. I bet meeting those people was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was cool.
You probably got a lot of good feedback, a lot of, oh my God, like experience from them because they're huge. Like everyone knows about Next Top Model.
Yeah.
But let's talk about your business. So starting the business, what was your like target audience? What was your focus when you first started? I know that we, at the Fashion Effect, we are a movement. We're trying to foster this community of like fashionistas, creatives, so that people in the Midwest have those opportunities that they don't have to travel to New York, LA for.
Chicago, yeah.
Yeah, all of those places. We kind of want to have our own like, fashion week, fashion movement. So how is it for you working from Iowa for brands or companies outside of here?
Well, it did definitely shine a light on that there is a lack of opportunities kind of in that area, just to your point there. Because really the closest thing would be Chicago. That's big, there's Denver too, I guess. But so it definitely shined a light on that. So different fashion things here in town I do try to get behind. I was a part of helping Des Moines Fashion Week whenever Camille Renee was running it a couple years ago. But yeah, as far as the business, my heart is for fellow like entrepreneurs and like business owners. Social media in itself is just like a whole other beast and a whole other full-time job. So whenever you are trying to just like run your business and do what you're passionate about and do like what you set out to do. And then, oh yeah, I also have to do all of this social media creation. And that's a totally different creativity to itself. So, I feel like it's one of my strengths, and I have a lot of friends who are business owners, and so wanting to do it at an affordable rate for small business owners to be able to afford it and still be able to do their thing in their business and just not have the weight of social media on them was kind of my heart, I guess, in it, starting it. So
So you're filling that gap, right?
trying to, yeah.
I think you're doing a pretty good job. I
Thank
haven't done my full research on you yet, but the fact that you know Jana and now you're here means you are serving the community in that way, right? Because I know if you are a business owner, you're not always focusing on the media aspect because we've been taught you need to establish branding, you need to establish your messaging, and then that should do its job for you. Essentially, you should do the outreach. But in this like digital age, that
It's
media
hard.
content creation is taxing, right?
Yes.
Every day, posting 5 times a day,
Yes.
trying to either go viral or increase your following. It's
Trial
tough.
reels, hard posts, TikTok, Instagram, Meta. Oh, like, yeah,
The
so it's a lot.
AI
Yeah.
stealing your content or
Yeah.
people recreating your work and not giving you credit or tagging you in a post. Oh, it is definitely a different beast, especially when the platforms keep changing
Always.
the way they allow you to
Always.
post.
Yes.
It's insane.
It's literally like as soon as you get the algorithm figured out, they're like, haha,
Here's
switch
a
it up
new
on you.
one.
Here's something new. So
That is incredibly difficult. So, do you work from home or do you go to events? Do you set up events? Like, how does that work?
I do a little bit of both, or all, I guess. I work from home. I do have to meet with businesses to create their content, in person. Or I used to work for a company that would send me out to cover events. So event coverage, small business coverages, creating ads for like festivals and stuff for them to use in their marketing next year. Yeah, so it's cool. I get to do, stuff at home with my kiddo and a TV in the background, but also I get to go out and do the fun things, right? And go to the things and get content. So
Yeah, you're truly an inspiration. You know what? You are.
thank you. Oh my
because
gosh.
You are bossing it, right? You're a mom, a business owner. You are a fashionista. I mean, clearly, hello. And you go out there and you do the work. You must be tired.
It's
I mean, you look radiant, but
Thank you. I
Yeah.
appreciate that so much. It's a lot. It is. But I just was telling one of my friends the other day, she was like, are you able to, there's a chamber coffee. She was like, would you be able to do that on a Friday morning? I'm like, yeah. Like, I have a lot of plates that I'm spinning, but I'm spinning them. So I'm able to work the coffees in, it's art day, come by and see your kid at 1 o'clock at school. Like, I can still fit those things in, but still like get the work done too. So that's big for me. I'm like an animal in a cage in like a 9 to 5. So I'm like, I can't do this.
it's a balancing act.
Yes, it
You're
is.
doing it very gracefully.
Thank
I will
you.
tell you that. So, what is your like favorite project? Like, what has been your favorite project to do in the marketing world?
That's a good one. Well, I did, content for the fashion shows are always really fun. But is it a social media project or just like project that I've worked on? Because I'll do event coordination too and just all kinds of things.
I want to say event coordination.
Okay.
Because you can throw that on a poster and put it online for people to see, but when you're in person
Yeah.
and you're with all of those people, all those creatives or enthusiasts, like how does that go for you? And which one was the best experience for you, like in your time?
Well, it would definitely be. Well, I did sincerely have fun at the Curve Fashion runway show that Not this last year, but it was the first one she did. She was like, "Would you be willing to like help out like backstage?" Or I helped teach a runway class with her with all the girls, and that was fun. But my favorite, it's got to be the LA shows. I mean, it's the vibe is totally different. All the people that are there, we have like 100 to 150 models who are like jazzed up. The energy's there. They've like been training for months, been saving for months, been putting the work in, and then they're there for their show. So the show is on Saturday, and then they meet with about 25 of LA's acting and modeling agencies the next day. But the agencies are actually there at the show to kind of get an eye on them before meeting them on Sunday. So it's just like, it's like their big shot, you know? So they're there to like, they're really positive and just, you'd think it would be kind of like backbitey. But it's not at all. Like they're all there to like help uplift the other and encourage the other, and it's cool. The energy is just totally different. So those are cool. Getting to work with the LA designers, LA makeup artists and stuff. My girl who did my makeup for the last show, I was homesick one day and I had the new Superman on, and I like look because I recognized the accent, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's Nia. That's the girl. She did my makeup on the last one. She had like a small part in the new Superman movie. So it's cool. You just meet a bunch of people who are all chasing their dream and you know doing their thing, and so it's cool. The energy is really cool. Yeah.
Chasing your dream is the word. And are you speaking of Jana for the Curve Factor?
So love the Des Moines one whenever she had her Des Moines show. But those shows that I was referencing is for Preview Models. That's the runway show company that I work for, yeah.
Yeah, you did mention that. I love that so much.
Yeah.
And I guess my next question is, how do you think people here in our area can find opportunities the way that you did?
So my like tip that I would tell everybody through the business, and also just when they learn that I work with runways, they're like, how can I be a model? I always say, start collaborating, start getting yourself out there, start meeting people in your area. There's so many Facebook group pages where the ones that I use, it was Des Moines Models and Photographers, Des Moines Creatives. I'm sure there's something like that here in Ames as well. Just post a picture of yourself, post a selfie and be like, hey, like I'm a model, I'm looking to expand my portfolio. Like, would anybody want to shoot Saturday? Or let's get a coffee, or let's do a meetup. Because then you're starting the work, you're starting to get comfortable in front of the camera, and you're starting to meet people, and that's huge. I know it's kind of cliche to be like, it's all in who you know, but like it really is. Like networking and stuff is huge. There's so many people that I wouldn't have had opportunities down the line if I didn't go to that coffee and meet that person and have that conversation. So start getting out there, start meeting people, start taking photos if modeling is what you're doing, start snapping photos if photography is what you want to be doing. Just start. And that's what I would say.
Yeah, that message is always so hard. Just start. But where?
Sounds easier, right?
It sounds so
easier.
easy. It's like if you want to achieve something, you got to change. But change what? And I think you just gave us the answer, right? Start in these small Facebook groups. Start posting your content.
Start where you can.
Where you can. Add your email address to your bio. Location, and state what your intentions are, like what you want to be.
Yeah.
That really helps. And I do see a lot of people do that here. As far as I know, and I think it works. At least when it comes to exposure, it works.
It does.
So we know what you're about immediately, right off the bat. Yeah.
That's any more nowadays with social media and stuff. It's like people aren't gonna really work with you until they do kind of know what you're about. Like they want to go look at your page and kind of be like, oh, she's funny, or she's really fashionable, or she's this or that. She's worked with this. She's worked at that. Yeah, she'd be a good fit. So especially in the creative world. Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. Oh, let me check our time real quick. Grace, have we near time?
Do you think we should do more questions? Is the next person here though? I don't like they're here.
I don't think so. I don't.
Okay, how many people are gonna be here today?
I think we are doing 5 interviews.
You guys got a full day.
Yeah, we have till 2.
Yeah.
So there is 10:45 to 11:15, and then there's 11:30 to 12, 12:15 to 12:45 Destiny, then Laura comes in at 1.
Okay. And then right now we're looking for Liz, but I don't think she's, I don't know, I don't have the phone number.
Oh, I can ask the chat where Liz is. I'm so sorry. I will wrap this
Don't
up.
be sorry. No, you're totally fine. I'm chilling.
I would keep going because she doesn't start till like 11:30, and I don't think she's here. I can go look outside if see anybody.
All right. I got a few more questions. All right, back to it.
Okay.
So when you're like, obviously you're in the fashion world, you're working with models, you're working with other directors, other business owners. Like what pulls you to these people? Like what kind of connections do you and them have that kind of sets you up for success? Because obviously you're doing well. They are probably doing even better with your support and your management. I wonder what kind of person it takes to be in your position and a person in alliance with you, right?
I really am drawn to genuine people. I don't, especially with social media and stuff, it's so easy to be fake and put on this big show and try to make yourself seem a certain way that you're not really. So, and people that are just kind, caring people, then that makes me care about their business and their vision, and then I want to help them bring that to life however I can help. So genuine people, I used to say they're hard to find, but I feel like I'm finding more and more recently, so maybe we're on an uptick. So
Yeah. It could be your energy. I think like attracts like.
yes, it does.
So it's kind of like that. You go out to these events and you're networking. You're obviously going to filter through easily who doesn't seem like they're interested in your business or aligning with you or trying to help improve each other's work. I don't know. That's how I think, at least, because I used to think people with grit were genuine. Now I think, no, people with intention and grit are the ones who are genuine, because you can be intentional for a while and then be redirected. But do you have the stamina to keep getting up every day and repeating the same process to try and, build your dream, right?
Those are the real ones.
Those are the real ones.
You can be genuine, but are you going to be genuine and get the job done? That's where the grit comes in.
That's where grit comes in.
Yeah.
These networking events, it must be like that. Do you go in there with your business cards? Do you have a digital card that you use with your media? How do people reach you?
Normally, I've actually been looking into the phone. I think they're called Dot.
Oh yeah,
Cards.
yeah.
So where you just do your phone to each other. That would be easiest. But right now, I really just kind of work with people, or I meet them or whatever, and then at the end I'm always like, if we vibed, if we clicked, I'm like, what's your Instagram, or what's a good way to get a hold of you for future things. I met a musician last night, and I'm just like, what's your Instagram? Maybe I could have you come to one of our events one time. So It's just if there's good energy, if it's not, I am really turned off by like it's me against you.
Competition, huh?
If it's that, then I'm good. But if it's like, hey, I can help you, and like, in what way can I help you, and what way can I serve you, and like we can work together on this, then I'm like, all right, yeah.
Do you, speaking of the me versus you, do you appreciate a good, not compatibility, but friendly challenge? Like sometimes I feel like I see that too, where we'll see models kind of trying to one up each other every now and then, but you see them flourish almost together at the same time because it's not malicious, but it's kind of, you know, if your enemy is doing better than you, you obviously got to up your game. But then they see that and they do the same thing. Do you think that's a healthy mindset, or is that something business owners completely avoid?
Business owner, I think it's good to always have some healthy competition, for sure. I think back to intention is everything. If it really is truly like, whoa, like she's killing it, like that, or that business over there that's kind of like mine is flourishing. What are they doing that's working? I'm happy for their success, not I take their success as a threat, but I see their success. I am happy for them for that. And what are some lessons I can take away? What are some moves that they're making that I'm not making? For sure, yeah. Healthy competition is healthy for sure.
Yeah, it's like a motivator.
Helpful.
Yeah, very helpful. I recently saw this interview, and it was recruiters or scouts. I don't know what the right term is for those who go out looking for individuals in the industry, trying to get models on that catwalk into, deals to do a campaign. And they said that it's like think like a bride, right? Something old, something new, something blue. So you're not always looking for something fresh, new, and completely unique. Sometimes it's looking at what people did in the past and kind of recreating that, And I think it works. I haven't done too much with it, but I do that too. I'll go and look at what other people post and see, okay, they use this sound, they had this template, and they seem to have a lot of interaction, right, with their posts. And it works. But like you said, the algorithm changes like every other month.
Is always unpredictable, but it's always one of the gals that I help with her social media, she is a mobile dog grooming business.
Ooh.
And she's like, I'm not dancing, so don't try to make me dance. I'm not going to dance. That's not what I'm doing. Yeah. And I'm like, that's totally fine because you don't have to, and you shouldn't. That would be that. Then we're entering into the fake territory of what we're doing. That's not, and that doesn't sell. People can pick up on that, and they don't like that. You take what is working for other people, and then you throw your own stank on it. And how is this? How would this be me? So I was telling her we did a reel where we used a trending dance audio. But it was her just walking up to the camera, not impressed, and then took her brushes out and went to work. And the overlay was, I could dance for you, but absolutely not, or something like that. And so then it's funny, right? You're using what works, but you're making it your own, and you're being unique and creative, and that's what I think it sticks out to people and can help you go viral, help you be more seen. But yeah, the algorithm, it plays games with us sometimes, so it's not always a for sure thing. But yeah, just be yourself, be authentic. I think that's people can see through when you're not, and then they're like, next.
Yeah. I know that you are working with content creation and media output, right, for your clients. Do you think it would be beneficial for people looking to get more feedback and interaction on their posts to maybe take a few marketing classes, or to tune into marketing podcasts?
Yes.
And look into I want to say email like newsletters where they talk about this is a marketing tactic you could use, or this is what's been done in the past and it works. Do you also do that as well in your free time? Like read
Absolutely.
into these magazines?
Absolutely.
all
If
of
you're
that?
going to be successful, like you have to stay up on your craft all the time, especially if it's anything technology wise. Like as we said, algorithms changing all the time. So I have like 4 podcasters that I listen to about social media marketing, content creation, different apps to use. I follow a bunch of creators that are actually like Instagram's creators. Their personal pages, they'll post reels being like, hey, this is new things coming to Instagram to look for. This is the best way to like facilitate that. Absolutely. You have to stay up to date. Also, the more you can surround yourself with successful people, people doing what you want to do, is like immersing yourself in it. So like reading, listening to podcasts, going to events, meeting people, having friends in that same kind of group. It's very, it's helpful, right? Just to have people around you that like get it and know what you're talking about and like are interested in your things. But it's really helpful to keep yourself accountable and motivated. So always podcasts, reels, and books. That's what I do.
Yeah, I definitely fall into that newsletter category. But it's not that I always have time to read all of it. Sometimes I really will just rather tune into a podcast where someone is like reiterating all of that's new and upcoming in the space that I want to be in. So that I'm like up to date, right? You got to know the lingo.
Yep.
To, voice whatever concern or need that you have to the people in the group that you want to be a part of.
Absolutely.
It's really cool. Oh my goodness. Is there anything else that you'd like to tell us about today?
I don't think so. I'm just excited that you guys are doing your thing and you guys are making fashion cool in the Midwest. I was gonna say again, but I don't know if it ever was. But just trying to create a a community here is really cool. I appreciate it. I love it.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me. How
Of
cool.
course. You are one of like the coolest guests I've ever had. I haven't been doing this long, but I saw you and I was like,
Thank you.
this girl is so wow. I bet whenever you do a client meeting, they're just like right away
I hope
mesmerized.
so. I hope so. That's always. Then they hire me, hopefully. So.
So are you like a freelancer then sometimes?
Yes. Yeah. Yep.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know you said 9 to 5, and I definitely get it. Like it feels like a 9 to 5, but it's probably more 24/7 than anything else.
Oh yeah, all the time, especially with if you add mom life and
Oh, yeah.
all that stuff on top of it. It's a 24/7 thing, but
369.
yeah, that's right, girl.
I know. It works for you. But yeah, I hope to have you back.
I love it.
You were wonderful.
Yeah.
And it's been awesome.
Thank you. It really has been really cool. This was a very super cool experience, and you did great too. You were worried about your voice going out. You sounded great.
Trying my best. Trying my best. I need to have very clear like wording because I feel like maybe one day they'll turn this into a podcast. And they'll just strip the video and just put the audio out there. And then they can tune into you and be like, oh, this girl's pretty cool. She has a business. Where can I find her? Facebook, Instagram?
Well, if it's going still, I'm on You Can Call Me Becca, and that's BEKAH, spelled weird. I never got anything with my name written on it as a kid. But You Can Call Me Becca at Instagram. That's my main page.
Becca at
and
Instagram.
then, yeah, I've got like different handles on that for my other businesses and stuff from there. So
I'll have to grab that from you. And
yeah,
put
yes,
it on.
please.
Yeah, I'll put it on the video and be like, tag her, add her.
I'll
go
also have
follow
to
her.
have you though too, so I can hit follow back. So
Oh, yeah. I'm obviously on the Fashion Effect. You'll find
yeah,
me.
girl.